Hi, I'm Brian Murphy, digital editor at Fredericksburg.com, alongside Rob Hedelt, the movie critic for the Freelance Star. And Rob, summer movies, lots of them coming out. Last week, two big openings, Aloha and San Andreas. Looked like San Andreas did a lot better than Aloha.
Oh, it did. Who would have thought that a movie that has probably 5 or 6 best acting Oscars among the cast would trounce something headlined by The Rock? But that's what happened. You know, San Andreas is a disaster movie. It does what it needs to do. You know, you meet some people, then the disaster happens, and you see how the people deal with it. And who better to have come save you when something hits than The Rock? So that works pretty well.
He's number one on my list. If I need someone to come save me,
he can just grab you with one hand and pull you out.
Aloha, which is something I saw, I thought it was disjointed and never really found its groove.
It really didn't. And you know, the thing, a lot of people have said it's just horrible, horrible, painful to watch. It's not that bad. What makes it bad is you look at all these people and you say, man, this should have been so much better. It tries to be a love story. It tries to be an intrigue story. It tries to be a story about mysticism on Hawaii, and it doesn't really do any of them, and it's a shame. It's a waste.
Yeah, and this week, a lot of other movies opening this week. Entourage, I guess, getting a lot of the headlines. A 2-hour version of the TV show, right?
Pretty much. With cameos by like all of Hollywood, it seems like, and Warren Buffett's in it. How many movies do you see that Warren Buffett is in? It'll be what it'll be, and I think it'll be all right. One that I'm really looking forward to, I've heard good buzz about, Love and Murphy. It's the story of Brian Wilson, you know, who heads up the Beach Boys, who's had a troubled life. You know, he's got mental issues, and you know, everything's going great, and then he kind of loses it. We kind of see him early and we see him late. It's supposed to be really good. John Cusack plays him later on.
Very exciting, you know, for the music lovers out there. That should be a good movie.
Yeah, and you'll get Beach Boys songs like every 8 minutes, I think. One that I'm hoping is good, and there's been great buzz about, is Spy with Melissa McCarthy. You know, when she does that goofy, funny stick she does, she's really funny. This is from the same one who brought us Bridesmaids, who brought us The Heat.
Right.
And you know, the other thing that's critical about those, we don't need to see her every minute.
Right.
You know, It's good to go to her and it's got Rose Byrne, it's got Jason Statham and Jude Law.
And it's getting very good reviews from the public out there, so this might be one you want to go see if you're looking for a comedy.
And if you haven't had enough of Insidious, we have Chapter 3 if you want to get your scare on.
Can I admit that I've never heard of Insidious before this?
And I wish that I'd never seen any Insidious before this. I don't like these kind of movies, but I'm going to go see how it is to let you know. So we'll tell you next week.
Check out Rob's reviews on Fredericksburg.com and come watch us next week as we review these movies and then talk about the movies that are coming up.